I'm sorry, I'm just not exactly in that great of a mood. Today, President Trump was had an interview of him released, and in the interview, he stated that Obama was a patsy when it came to Russia, and also that he had done more against them than any president in many years, possibly in history. Now, I don't think Obama and Russia was that good, at least from what I'm remembering of his tenure. But I also don't think that Trump went out of his way to learn about how Russia was handled under each president before him. So it's not one of those comments where theoretically there could be a piece of it that's true. So maybe this was the most abrasive action ever taken. But the person making it, you can already tell, is boasting when they don't know for sure whether or not what they're saying is fact based. And ultimately, it's comments such as these that people listen to and they read in the headline and they find themselves becoming so incensed and enraged that to the point of just completely obscuring what's actually being done. As I stated before, I am no fan of Trump. I am no fan of Putin. I am no fan of Obama. I'm not a fan of any of these current world leaders or any of the ones in the past 10 to 15 years. But nonetheless, I will always value the fact that in the relationship between Trump and Putin, there is less hostility involved than the relationship between Putin and Obama. I would rather have a interaction with countries that aren't necessarily allies that is non adversarial, where they are able to, at the very least, acknowledge each other and feel a sense of, no tension to the point where they can actually sit down and speak and not have to worry about, is this person going to use their weapon? Is that person going to do this? It just feels sad that we're so caught up in ideology, and it's really easy to get upset about things Trump says because this comment here is not that sophisticated, but I'm going to, at the very least, give him the credit of not accelerating any feud with Russia, because that's something that I can see being molded in a way to where maybe we can get an end to, this kind of refusal to really do business with each other, interact, or consider ourselves allies like the U.S. and Canada or the U.K. It's sad that we're so caught up in how things are that we don't necessarily try to go back and figure out why things are the way that they are, which I mentioned earlier with Trump not, at least in my prediction or belief, not going and looking up how other presidents handled Russia and just kind of spouting out something. So have a nice day.